Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Butterfly Palace. Have the best day ever at the Butterfly Palace. The Springfield Greene County Park Board reminding you to go play, and Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service. Call Southwest Missouri's best plumber today for a free estimate. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you on Tuesday. The week is well underway now, and we will start today with some news.
Yes, we start with actually a heart-wrenching story out of the Marshfield area. 3 children from one family were killed in a house fire in Webster County. It happened just outside Marshfield. Appears to be accidental. 12-year-old Bella, 13-year-old Danny, and 16-year-old Ethan Smythe all lost their lives in that fire just after midnight Monday morning. Also in Aurora, an 80-year-old man was killed in a house fire. Firefighters found him on the floor inside the house and were not able to resuscitate him. Authorities say that the heating or electrical system was likely to blame in that one.
Wow. Well, as it gets cooler, it's the time of year when typically there are more house fires because of heating elements that go wrong, chimneys, that sort of thing. But man, I think you're hard pressed to think of a worse couple of days when it comes to that sort of thing. I know there was a bad one a few years ago, but gosh, that's just awful.
Yeah.
Other news this morning: an investigation is underway at the Greene County Jail after the death of an inmate there. Authorities say the 32-year-old man suffered a seizure while he was on the top bunk and then fell off the bunk to the floor where he hit his head. He was taken to the hospital by jailers and died at the hospital.
Wow.
Investigation is happening. And then there's this. This is something. Be careful when you're out with your kids. A man was arrested over the weekend accused of trying to kidnap a child from the Walmart neighborhood market on West Grand Street in Springfield. He was thankfully prevented somehow from taking the child. So he took off running and was eventually caught and arrested by police. But man, as a parent, you think about that sort of thing. You're like, oh, surely that can't happen. Who would do that? But there you go.
Man. All right. Well, switching gears now, some water fountains at Bolivar Primary School are turned off because they have lead levels that are too high. The school was built in the 60s, so the water pipes are likely copper with lead that solder them together. The school is giving kids bottled water for now. The copper pipes will be replaced over Thanksgiving break. This is something. Cox Health and Mercy Hospital may be coming together to do a children's hospital in Springfield. They're trying to find another pediatric care provider to work with to give kids care in the Ozarks. It would be a first of its kind collaboration to find a way to cover gaps between the two hospital systems. They've been talking privately about this possible partnership for the last 2 years.
I'm really interested in how this would come together. They need somebody else to partner with, which I don't quite understand because they're two major hospital systems. So I just don't understand the nuts and bolts of how that would work. But it's interesting.
I don't know why they would need a third. Yeah,
but they do. So I'd like to.
It might be because isn't Mercy's a nonprofit technically, and I think. Right. And Cox is a for-profit. So maybe it's.
No, I don't know that that's true. I think they're both nonprofit.
Oh, really? Is that right?
I think
don't know.
so.
I thought. So. Okay. All right.
At any rate, I don't know that it has anything to do with that. I just, I'm interested to see it happen. I think it'd be great. We could use a children's hospital for sure. Because there's so many parents that have to travel with their kids to St. Louis or Kansas City. And this would keep them in town, which would be fantastic. Right. I mean, they're already going through a lot. So, keep them here in their own homes. That'd be great. Springfield's Chamber of Commerce and Home Builders Association are ending their political action committee to get their candidates elected to the city council. The groups used to endorse candidates through their good government committee. That's what they call it, but they're doing away with that group. Instead, the Chamber and Home Builders Association will recruit qualified candidates and train them when it comes to the best business decisions. So they have a new way of doing that. And then there's the news that everybody has been waiting for. It seems like everybody's been waiting for this news. We now know when Bucees will open in Springfield. and it is less than a month away. December 11th will be the grand opening of the much anticipated mega gas station and convenience store on Interstate 44. The 53,000 square foot building has been under construction for more than a year and will be Buc-ee's store number 47 across the country.
Wow.
And it was a $60 million project, which seems really, really expensive to me.
Yeah,
That seems
that's crazy.
a lot of money, especially when it's the same store. My understanding is it's the same store everywhere. So I'm surprised they haven't figured out ways to lower that cost. But at any
Yeah.
rate, it's going to open in less than a month. I'm excited to see it. I'm still a Wally's fan, but we'll see what happens when I go into my first Buc-ee.
Right. I didn't realize that they had 47 stores. I thought they had like 4 or something. I don't know why I thought that. Literally
Well,
no idea why I thought that. I think it's because you see the sign that says on I-44
Tennessee.
that says like the next Buc-ee's is in Tennessee. So just was like, oh, they're like very few and very far between, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's a fair number of stores, and we've driven quite a bit in our lives traveling, and have literally never driven by one
Right.
because we would have stopped.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, but now we got one right in town. So
Yep. Very cool. I'm excited too. All right. The numbers are in for the first weekend of deer season in Missouri. Hunters harvested more than 90,000 deer during firearms deer season on Saturday and Sunday. One deer that was not harvested actually was an albino deer that a hunter saw near Lake of the Ozarks. The all white doe was spotted by Chandler Scott, who got out his cell phone and shot it on video instead of with his rifle. Pretty amazing.
that'd be quite a sight to see. Good for him.
Yeah,
Let other
that's
people
awesome.
see it.
All right, congratulations are in order for Michael Spires. You might or might not know that name, but he is a Springfield native, and he just won Male Singer of the Year from the International Opera Awards in Poland. You can hear him coming up. He'll be performing in the Ozarks with the Ozarks Lyric Opera at the Galois Theater on Friday, November 17th and Sunday, November 19th. And you'll have to get tickets at the Galois or through the Galois. Pretty cool. That's amazing.
That's a really big award. I mean, think
I
about all
actually
the
think that we have done a story on him before. His name is very familiar, and I'm pretty sure that we've done something on him before. So anyway, this is a big deal. That's a really big deal. That's really cool. So
you
congratulations,
think about
Michael Spires.
all of the opera singers in the world, and there are a lot of good ones. I mean, you've heard a lot of good ones, and he won the award for the number one. That's impressive.
It is.
I might have to go to that lyric opera just to see him.
I know that
November
would be cool
17th.
because you like November 17th and November 19th. What is the opera singer that you like so much?
Well, I love Pavarotti.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. He's the one. Okay, now to this. We are well into November and the temperature could be dropping soon. That means that the Coats for Kids program is back up and running. The Council of Churches of the Ozarks is running the program along with Glow Cleaners. The Glow Cleaners location on North Benton and Springfield is accepting gently used coats. You can drop them off there. They will take children's sizes up through teenagers. For new coats with tags, go ahead and drop those straight to the Council of Churches on East Division Street. So,
Yeah, there's
always a good program.
Yeah, there's a big need for that every year, and we have very fond memories of it because when we were on KY3, we used to do the promo for Coats for Kids every year, and we would have our kids out there. Sometimes we'd have neighbor kids with us that were just in the video.
Yeah,
and,
I remember Kendra's kids with us one time, and they were
it
in
was
the
always fun
commercial.
shooting it.
Yeah. Also, we want to remind you that we did a story a while back about the Springfield Art Museum seeking public input for their strategic plan because they have money to spend. So they're wanting the public's input on how to best use it. And if you go to aroundtheozarks.com, you will see a survey there. So check it out. It's the public opinion page for the Springfield Art Museum. So go and fill out that survey because it's going to be really cool. You know, they got some money to do something neat And so they want to hear from the public about what they would like to see.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So fill it out, check it out, aroundtheozarks.com.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening today. Share it with your friends, and we hope to see you right back here tomorrow morning, bright and early.
All right. Have a good Tuesday.